Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. Alright, we have a really fun episode today. We're going to be reviewing X-Men number 13 with this really awesome magic cover. Check that out, guys. That's awesome, right? Alright, now, as always, before we get dived into the issue, I do want to let you know about the 500 subscriber giveaway. When we hit 500 subscribers, we'll be giving this book away. It's a Silver Cerberus number 1, the first origin and appearance of the Silver Cerberus. And yeah, all you have to do is like the video, comment down below, and be subscribed to the channel. And when we hit 500 subscribers, we'll be giving the book away. And I'll put a video up to notify the winners. So yeah, maybe hit the like button and or hit the bell. That way you're notified about any of my future videos, so you don't miss the video that where I give the book away when we hit 500. All right, guys. Now, X-Men 13 here. We got a couple things we got to go over before we get completely dived into the issue. But first up, I gotta let you guys know we're gonna be going heavy into spoilers. So if you don't want to be spoiled for X-Men 13, that's your warning. Next, we're going to go ahead and shout the creative team out, because without the creative team, we wouldn't have a comic book, right, guys? Alright, so first off, we have Jerry Duggan is the writer, CF Villa is the artist, Matt Melia is the color artist, and VC's Clayton Cowles is doing the letters. And we have a foreword here. I'll go ahead and read that to kind of brief everybody. And it says, the Eternals were created by an alien space gods known as the Celestials to protect the Earth. One of the Eternals' chief directive is to correct excess deviation. And with the revelations of the secret of mutant resurrection, the mutants have just become their biggest targets. Now, the newly elected X-Men team of Jean Grey, Cyclops, Synch, Magic, Iceman, Forge, Havoc, and Firestar must stand as the first line of defense for mutant survival. And as we start, there's basically a full-on battle going on, and there's like giant, basically giant kaiju that the Eternals have sent, and the X-Men are fighting their way through them. And it says, there's never a dull moment for the X-Men. For the better part of the last year, the elected team of superheroes was saving this world and many others from certain doom. Today, the mutants are putting their lives on the line to defend their permanent home in paradise on Krakoa. The Eternals are attempting to eradicate mutants because of a secret mutant technology that can resurrect their dead. And so as we see, Cyclops and Jean Grey are fighting the big monster. Cyclops kind of asks Forge, hey Forge, are you going to help out? He goes, you can't rush greatness, as he makes this giant gun and ends up shooting the big kaiju guy. And Cyclops is like, what exactly did we just do? And Forge says, we're coating her with tiny machines. Eventually they'll become crystalline. And hopefully in a few minutes, the big girl should be in hibernation. And so that's what his gun did. And then there's like a bunch more we see on the horizon. And Jean Grey mind melds to Icarus and asks Icarus, what's going on? And he says, I hear you, Jean Grey. I forget how powerful you are to summon me into your mind. It is true that we Eternals have overlooked mutantum. And Jean Grey says, Icarus, we must stop this mad war. He says, the Hex are powerful Eternals. They are deployed from the armories of our people through subspace connections. Kill them and they will only return. It is their supply routes you must strike, an armory beneath the Earth's crust. Closest access for you would be at the bottom of the Pacific, but there are two problems. Firstly, their present power source is in the arsenal of Uranus, protected by endless weapons and machines he stores therein. It may be a suicide mission for any who attempt it. Secondly, non-Eternals cannot access the vault, but I think I'll be able to punch you in. Be ready, and I will call out to you when it's time to breach. Jean Grey says, thank you, Icarus, and he adds, there is one more thing. Kill no Eternals. she says, we'll always do our best, but he says, if you kill Eternals, I will not help you. As we go forward to, and some amazing artwork right here. We'll show this panel off. As their plan of action is for Iceman to get super giant, puts them all into a ball. They kind of use Sync's powers of melding with Iceman to help keep all this, stabilized and together. As they travel all the way to the bottom, they get close enough that Magic can teleport them, and she's like, all right, it's my turn. And she teleports them in, where they instantly start taking out all the stuff. And Forge is like, or Magic's like, okay, X folks, the longer we're in here, the more danger we're in. Let's disrupt the energy flow and get the hex and get out. And Forge says, wow, this place is operating with a lot of firepower, and that takes a massive amount of energy. There are a lot of ways to disrupt it, but most of them would be fatal for them and us. And I wanted to show this panel too with Magic right there. Super awesome artwork by Villa and Mila. And so then, Iceman comes in too and starts freezing it. And then a guy comes in from behind and actually cuts Sync's arm off. And he kind of reforges, because he's synced right now with Iceman, reforges his arm with ice and says, if I hadn't been synced to Iceman, I'd have been maimed. Let's try to wrap this one up fast. I'm worried that even with all the mutants up there right now, that Krakoa is going to need the X-Men. And we see as Jean Grey and Cyclops are fighting a different one of these giant kaiju, and they take him down. And Jean asks how's it going inside to the other team, to Magic and Forge and everyone who's down there. And she says, we need a couple more minutes, Jean. Hey, Firestar, slag some of that ice, steam up the place for some cover. Let's try to be less sitting ducks. And so she, Firestar goes ahead and does that. And then they decide that what they're going to do is they're trying to freeze the engine. And they keep trying to freeze it, and eventually between Sync and Iceman, sharing Iceman's power, they're able to freeze it. And they're like, all right, we're on our way back, Magic, for a quick exit, right? And Magic says, grab any souvenirs now. We're about to get hit with a glacier of ice. Everybody go. And some more cool, awesome art going on. And then, so she teleports them to Krakoa. And Forge is like, well, the island still stands. And as he looks off in the distance, we see the kaiju leaving. And she goes, they're just leaving? Maybe we hurt them more than we thought. And Magic says, no, something's wrong. And then Havoc adds, oh, come on. Why's something always got to be wrong? We just survived a giant monster attack. Let's go see if the Blob is still alive and the Green Lagoon is still standing. And Magic says, are you kidding? I just said maybe the 5 are dead. And you want to go to the bar? And Havoc says, well, somebody should check if the Blob is alive. At least that part of my suggestion was good, right? And if the 5 are dead, we could raise a toast to them, right? And then at that exact moment, a giant creature comes and goes, people of Earth, listen, you are bickering children. This planet is ruined. You have acted with unrelenting unkindness to one another. You leave me no option. This is your judgment day. And Forge says, you guys can see that too? Magic says, yep. And he says, bummer. I was hoping this was a peyote flashback. And the big guy says, you have 24 hours to justify yourselves. You will be judged individually. You will be judged as a collective. If there is more that is just than wicked, you will live. But if you are found lacking, there will be no tomorrow. X-Men, your adjudication has begun. And so, I don't know, they don't name him. Maybe he's the adjudicator. And Havoc says, I've got a few ideas on ways to neutralize a Celestial. And Firestar says, that's the Celestial at Avengers Mountain. And Ford says, "It is? Now I really want to try and capture it." And it says, "Next, the trial of the X-Men." Show you guys this big adjudicator, maybe? I don't know. He doesn't name himself. This big celestial. All right, guys. So that was X-Men number 13. And it's just a very heavy action issue. There's lots going on in here. I honestly I haven't been reading every single Judgment Day tie-in, so surprisingly I wasn't really very lost. These kaiju are attacking from, the Eternals sent kaiju. It's pretty straightforward. There's lots of action going on. This really cool front cover too with says actually Cyclops, and these two are Eternals. So we got some Eternals on there with Jean Grey. So yeah, no, super cool. Definitely enjoying the run that Duggan's been writing. Like I'd said, I kind of felt like Judgment Day was going to come in and he kind of has to pause his story for a moment, and that's kind of what happened. But hey, man, there was so much action, and it was drawn really well. We had a sub artist and colorist on this issue. And I don't think they really skipped a beat, honestly, guys. I really enjoyed the art in this issue. It was very clean. I like the lines were clean. It was beautiful art. Yeah, I give X-Men 13 a thumbs up, guys. I'm definitely enjoying it. It's probably one of the best X titles that's ongoing right now. All right, guys, that's what I have today. Remember, if you do like this kind of content and you want to help support the channel, I'm currently selling a mystery box. Any sort of help would really be appreciated. Yep. All right, guys, have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. And cue the little promo. Check it out. All right, guys, bye. Hey guys, Jacob with Jacob Comics. All right, I'm really happy and excited to share this with the community. So what we have here, what are we looking at? It's my first ever mystery box. It's DC and Marvel only, number ones only. So it's all going to be all number one issues, all DC, all Marvel. They're going to be a guaranteed value of $60 on every single mystery box. There are only 30 boxes total. And all I'm asking, guys, is $50 shipped. So $50 shipped, and I'll guarantee you'll get $60 in value in number one Marvel and DC only. And yep, there's also going to be 5 grand prize winners, and the 5 grand prize winners or mini prize winners are going to get $100 in value mystery prize box. So they're going to be 5 boxes valued at $100, and then there's going to be a grand prize winner, guys, and the grand prize winner is going to win this Friendly Neighborhood Spider-Man number 1 slab in a 9.8 of the Del Auto Virgin Edition Scorpion Comics limited print. And additionally, not only are you going to get the slab, but you're also going to get a $60 mystery box as well. So you'll get to open up a mystery box full of number one issues just like everybody else, and you'll get this cool slab. So that's the grand prize winner gets the slab and a $60 value mystery box. And then there's going to be 5 mystery boxes, mini prize winners valued at $100. And then, yep, only 30 boxes total. So I'm asking for the community's help and support on this one. If you guys could help me out and help me to sell out of the 30 boxes, that'd be super amazing. And yep, these are some of the books that you'll see in the mystery box in the number one only Jacob Comics first ever exclusive mystery box. All right, guys, and the best way to find out how to purchase them is to get a hold of me on Instagram at Jacob_comic. So it's the same as my YouTube, but without the S on the end. And again, I really appreciate the community's support and helping me spread the word about this mystery box. I thank you very much in advance. And yep, we'll see you guys tomorrow as always, and have a great day, okay?